Respected senior officers and brother officers, my name is Mohit Dubey. I am IDSC 2012 batch, presently doing the appointment of AGI Dharamshala. In this video, I have tried to explain you a software which I have developed to an answer to the finance management in the MES. Now, finance management in MES basically starts from the maintenance of construction account by the subdivisions, which are submitted to the main office and which are vetted and maintained by the main office. The procedure in the past has been turned upside down, and now what happens that the main office submits its MER, which in turns is later on taken by subdivisions, and they submit their MER later on. This leads to error and unnecessary criticism by the auditors and the higher headquarters. This reversal of procedure and delay in submission of construction account of codeds and the jobs lead to delay in completion of CR Part A Part B. Also, we have a practice of maintaining our MER and construction accounts in hard copy, so there is no digital database available which can be retrieved later on to find out where the error has occurred, and it leads to a long delay of maintaining and looking at the errors which have happened, let's say 6 months or a year back. Now, this software which I have made, this basically runs on internet platform, can be accessed anywhere, and the main fundamental basis of this software is that it starts from maintaining the construction account by the subdivisions. Now, if we are able to harness this data, it could lead to maintaining of further databases such as projection of budgets, automatic generation of CR Part A, Part B, and also real-time monitoring of works, real-time monitoring of budget status, prevention of CA oblique jobs from busting, etc., etc. Now, why this EMER software and what are the benefits? It's a small handy tool, can be run on internet oblique LAN. It leads to timely updation of construction account by subdivision, flawless and automatic compilation, real-time projections of the budget demands. Module can be developed for CR Part A, Part B. However, I have already developed module for the budget projections. Can be taken online and report can be generated from anywhere. Easy tracking of works by head of officers like chief engineer, CW, Gs, etc. In my CW YOL AOR, we have already created a CW YOL.in where the extension of all Gs and AGIs have been created, and this leads to the real-time monitoring at maybe at the CW YOL if it is fully fledged. Presently, it is running only at AGI Dharamshala. So now I would switch to show you how this software is managed. This is the main window of cwyol.in. So at CW level, you can see that I have got different G's extensions. If I click on AGI Dharamshala, then a login would appear. If you do the login, then this main page would reappear. Here you can see that there are different sections like maintenance, sanction job, MER, budget, staff. The maintenance deals with the all the maintenance code heads, like you can see here, subhead B, subhead C, subhead D, E, and subhead K. Sanction jobs are all the jobs, I'll come later on. MER is the final product which we can see. If I click here, you can see the MER, which is exactly in the same format what we produce in hard copies. If you click on the jobs, you can see even the jobs can also give you a breakdown all the jobs in the respective code heads. Okay, so coming to the first section, maintenance. In the maintenance code head, sorry, maintenance head, you can see subhead B, subhead C, subhead D. If I click on 460 maintenance of building, you can see I have entered all the works going on right now in my office. You can see the details as name of work, year, CA number, CA amount, expenditure, date of commencement, contract completion, contractor JE, remark, etc. status. Now I have put in some bell and notifications where if let's say you're booking, for example, if this column expenditure up to 2419, If you the expenditure goes beyond the CA permissible limit 10% or 20% if it is less than 10 lakhs, then it will show as red, or the contract completion date has already passed away, then it would show as expired red. So these are the notifications which have been built in. However, the main thing is that when you put in a new contract in any of the respective code heads, then you have to first click here construction account. No, sorry. Uh, you have to first add, click here, add maintenance work. In add maintenance work, you can put name of work and IT, year, CA number, CA amount, subhead code, date of commencement, contract completion, contractor. You can assign to these respective subdivisions B&R1, B&R2, E&M, BS, or and the benefit of this is that whomsoever you'll be assigning this subdivision, only that subdivision can be able to see their respective work. So one subdivision cannot tamper with the works of the other subdivision. So there you can create a new contract in any of these respective subhead. When you create that contract in any of the respective heads, it will appear here. You can put all your expenditure detail of the respective contracts by clicking here, view expenditure details. You can put all your expenditures here. You click here, add expenditure, and you put all your expenditures in the respective contract here. Now, this was the expenditure you have added in that respective contract. But however, when you click, we have clicked already in the 460 subhead B. So if you click on construction account, it will show the construction account of the entire subhead B. For example, 460 we are right now seeing. Here there are many filters like April 2019, or you can go back in 18 and you can see the respective construction account of that particular month. The benefit is that when the subdivision clerk of the respective subdivision to whom these contracts have been assigned, they will be filling these expenditure details of the respective contracts, and automatically 460 construction account will be maintained. So there is no need of compiling the 460 code head at one place. They will be automatically be getting compiled and will be getting collected in the construction account of the respective maintenance code heads. So this is in short the explanation of this maintenance tab. Now coming to the sanctioned jobs, you can see when I clicked on the sanctioned jobs, you can see there are job numbers, name of job, Adam approval, expenditure, till date, authority, agreement number, C amount, existing allotment, code head, date of completion, year, current liabilities, remarks, and status. These status tabs are nothing but these are my personal choice of colors, where let's say green would say that the job is uh, under progress, and orange might show that the job is under tender action. Yellow might say that the job has been completed but final bill is pending, and lastly the blue might say that the final bill has also been paid and job has been completed. So these are the color codes which anyone can choose as per their likings and can be customized. Uh, Coming to the sanction job, for example, whenever you want to create a sanction job, you have to first click here, add job. Here you will create job number, name of job, Adam approval, expenditure up to 31/3/18. That is the last financial year. So when the job gets carryover, it would automatically shift its liability for whatever C amount was there minus the expenditure up to the last financial year. Authority, letter number, code head. For example, when you say code head, so you can see there are so many code heads. Special repair, building, road, carryover, new, whatever respective job when you create, you can choose the respective code head. Then coming to the date of completion, year, allotment, current liabilities, remark. Again, you can assign the job to the respective subdivision, whomsoever you want to. and that particular job will be visible only to that subdivision. So again, there is no tampering by one subdivision to the other subdivision. Once the job is created, it will come in on this page, and if you want to see the job card which you have created, you have to click here, view job. So this will show you the entire detail of the job, everything. And when the contract has been concluded for that particular job, you can fill the CA detail of that particular job. And with the moment you fill all the details and submit CA details, it will come with its CA details in this page only. For example, if I can show you uh, this example, this is the view job, and this is the job number, and these are the CA details, which includes the name of contractor, agreement, CA number, date of completion, date of commencement, CA amount, and date of extension, everything. Now, when the moment you create CA detail, the construction account gets opened, and when you click on the construction account, you whenever you click, it will show you the present status of that job of that particular month. So if I click December, or whichever month the booking was there, it will show you whatever expenditure was there in that particular job. So this we all know that construction account for the jobs are maintained job wise, and construction account for the maintenance codeheads are maintained coded wise. So this is the construction account of this particular job, and similarly, uh, the construction account for all the jobs can be maintained. And if you remember, when we created the job card of that job, we have entered the respective code head. So the expenditure done in the job in that particular code head will automatically gets added in the final MER in that particular code head only. So there is no mismatch. It has been all well taken care of, and so there is no chance of one job getting the data of one job, a booking of one job getting booked into another job. Now coming to the final MER section, as I said, this is the final MER account. Now you can see here on the left hand side, first column, all the code heads are there. Sanction job, subhead A, subhead B, subhead, then coming to the maintenance, subhead B 460, 461. When you click in any of the respective code heads, you see the respective ongoing contracts or the jobs in that particular coded. So this also provides you the printouts of the annexures which we include behind the top sheet of the main MER sheet. For example, this carryover LBW, this will become the enclosure of the main top sheet. So everything is getting compiled automatically. The only single thing you have to do is, you whenever a contract of maintenance code head is being created, you have to add a maintenance contract. You have to, whenever you are getting a new job, you have to create a new job assigned to that particular subdivision, and just simply start adding or putting or updating your construction account of that respective code head or the job. The moment you create or update your construction account timely, the MER gets compiled automatically. The beauty is this, the for the subdivisions, that when I said the contracts which you mark or the jobs which you mark for the respective subdivision, only they are visible to that particular subdivisions. So the respective subdivisions will also be able to take out the printout of their MER of their respective subdivisions. So this one package, this one software does multiple things. It helps subdivision in getting the MER print of their subdivisions, as well as simultaneously on real time it maintains the final MER of the GE office or the AGI office. Now coming to this third and the very important module which I have added recently, the budget one. When you click on the budget, you can see the final format of the so many sheets or so many reports which we submit, B, FE, RE, MA, And normally what happens that whenever a budget report is to be submitted, cashier is the sole authority to decide how much fund is to be demanded against the job or the maintenance code heads. However, the maintenance code heads, the final amount demanded always remains same, almost same. But in jobs, it's very tricky because the cashier, he always puts 10% on the Adam approval and demands invariably. Now, this is not true because it doesn't reflect the true picture. Whenever we conclude a contract for a job, invariably it comes less than the Adam approval. And we club many jobs together to make one contract. So, how to decide? So, I'm just showing you the background algorithm running in this software. So, this is the background page, which can be accessed only by me right now. So, for here you can see so many different contracts. As I've discussed that in one contract we can have multiple jobs clubbed in. So, for example, if I choose this diesel 34 2018-19, you can see in this particular CA, these are the CA details: contractor, CA number, CA amount, finals, CA. This I'll explain. You can see there is one LBW and two revenue jobs clubbed in. So if you see the Adam approval amount of these three jobs is about 2 plus 2 4, and 6.5 is about 10.5, but the C amount is 7.7. So certainly whenever cashier does 10% on the Adam approval and demands the fund, it is not correct, because you can see that the Adam approval amount, when you add, it goes only to 10.5, but the C amount is only 7.7. So how to distribute it? How to distribute this? So I have done a little algorithm. It's a lengthy one, but I'll discuss in very shortly. I have filled in the contingency of each job. Then I have did the 10% Adam approval on the Adam approval. So these are the, if you do the 10%. However, I've restricted the amount to 2 lakhs only for the revenue works. And had it been, let's say, minor than it would have been restricted to 1 lakhs only. In any case, so these are the 1.1 times the Adam approval. Now, if I see the maximum demand, which could have been, it would have been 2 plus 2 plus 7, so 11.15, which is not realistic against the CA of 7.7. Now, if I see this entire exercise from the CA side, I can see that okay, this is less than 10 lakhs. We can go 20% beyond on this CA. So 20% if I add on the CA, it is 9.2. So you can see that 9.2 is the maximum which we can deviate from the CA, and it is certainly less than the total summation of 10% of Adam approval, 1.1 times of the Adam approval. So we cannot demand this 11 lakhs and 15,000. We have to demand close to, or the maximum of 9 lakhs 24,000. So this is the maximum demand for this contract, which would include all three jobs. Now the point comes then how to distribute this 9.24 lakhs. So here I have done little approximation that I have distributed this amount in the ratio of the Adam approvals. Now somebody might put a question that this is not exactly true and not the realistic picture, but then I would argue that it is actually better than the whatever cashier's project adding 10% to all the Adam approval. So let's say if I divide this 9.24 lakhs in the ratio of the Adam approvals of the job, then the fund which would be demanded against the jobs would be uh, uh, somewhere like, let's say, 5.93, 1.80, and 1.79. Now the final fund demanded would also be this amount plus the contingency, because again we can use the contingency in our project contingency, booking the stationery, and XYZ things. So the final fund demand would be this CA, maximum CA deviation, which can be done with the CA, distributed in the ratio of Adam approvals in the respective jobs plus their contingency. So the maximum fund demanded would be about this amount, not the 10% plus in the Adam approval. Now you can see that this fund demanded is against the job numbers, and these job numbers also have in their job card their respective code heads. So this job, this fund against this job would go against its code head and would get reflected in the budget in this section. Now, somebody might ask question that for any job, the fund demanded, the maximum fund demanded, which we have calculated just right now, may not be 100% for that financial year. It's right. So I have also catered for in the front section where I have put the sanction job details. Here we can put a column where we can put that what is the expected completion percentage of that job by the end of that financial year. So let's say if you say 80%, so this maximum fund demanded of this job, let's say this job number LBW04 is 5.93. So 5.93 times 80%. So this would be the maximum fund demanded against this job by the end of that particular financial year. So we have to add one column in this main sanction job section. So the budget one is still in the process of making, and we are developing it. Now coming to the last tab is the staff, where you create your SDC's email username, and you put them active, inactive, and you can delete the username. So these are basically the databases of your subdivision clerks, and one main login detail would be of the super admin, who can look the entire thing at one go. So he has got the unrestricted access to the entire software, and he can even correct the things which have been wrongly done by any subdivision, wrongly unintentionally entered. So this is the staff section. So this in a way explains my entire effort which I have put in creating this software named EMER. We are in the process of developing one more module adjacent to budget, and that would be CR Part A, Part B, which would help in the automatic generation of CR Part A, Part B. If time permits, we'll also add the graphical and pictorial representation that, let's say, in a form of pie chart or graphical or whatever method we can put in to reflect that how has been the pace of expenditure, what are the shortcomings. So we can put in so many numerous number of tools, bells, and notifications. In a nutshell, this is a very basic tool, but a very powerful tool. I say powerful because the backbone is the construction accounts. If you maintain construction account thoroughly and efficiently, timely, then certainly you can maintain and manage your all finances in our department. Having said that, uh, we have applied this software only in my office, and we are still in the process of developing it. In this very short video, I have tried to cover as many things possible. Somebody might see many shortcomings in the software. I agree. We are in the process of developing it. If you allow me, I can give a detailed presentation, but as you are aware that it's not feasible for me to travel every time from Dharamshala to, let's say, any XYZ place. So if you need any kind of assistance in the video, in the beginning I have mentioned my mobile number, and please feel free to call me on this number, and this is also my WhatsApp number. And if you want this software to get installed in your office, please let me know. And certainly if you have any point for the improvement, please let me know, and I'll be more than happy to incorporate. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Thanks a lot.